Hi guys! It's been a long time since I've made a cheesecake, at least in my world. It's been a very long time since the last cheesecake recipe, and because you probably know already that I love using seasonal produce, and at the moment the blackberries are becoming ripe, so they're coming into season. At least here in Germany they are already in season, and I've been picking some in the garden, and also we have some secret places here in the city where we can pick those from the nature, so some wild blackberries. And I thought, why not combine these two? So the fact that I really want to make a cheesecake and the blackberries that are ripening. So today I want to share a really yummy recipe for a blackberry cheesecake. You want to start by making the blackberry puree. So I have the blackberries here in a small pot. I'm gonna add the sugar to them, and then I'm gonna just smash them a little bit. And then you want to turn on the heat and allow it to cook so that it becomes paste-like. I'm gonna be showing you how you want it to look once it's ready. I just wanted to quickly show you, at this point we have a lot of liquid in the blackberries. So you can see here there's a lot of juice from the berries, and what we want to do is to get rid of that juice. So we want to boil the blackberries with the sugar until it becomes paste-like. In the meantime, I'm making the cookie base. So I have the crushed cookies here, and I'm gonna add the melted butter to them. And then you just want to mix it so that the cookie crumb is well combined with the butter, and so that it forms a nice paste-like consistency. So you can start first with a spatula or a spoon, and then you want to go in with your hands to make sure all of the cookies are covered with the butter. So now that I can feel it's all nicely mixed in, I'm gonna show you how you can test whether there is enough butter in your cookie crumb. So you take a bit of the cookie crumb and squeeze it in your hand very hard, and if it sticks like this together, then it's ready. Now you want to grab the baking tin and transfer about half of the batter or the cookie crumb into the baking tin, just so that you have the base of your cake tin covered well. And then you just want to press it nice so that you form the cookie base. And once the base is ready, you want to divide the batter sort of along the edges. Then the same like with the base, you want to take the cookie crumb and press it against the border of your cake tin to form the crust. Also here on the sides. And then once you've done the sides, you want to just check the bottom again so that there are no loose crumbs. Just press it again so that it forms the base. Then you want to take the base or the crust and refrigerate it until we are ready to fill it with the filling. So now I'm going to show you how you want this to look like. So you can see it's become a lot thicker, there's a lot less in the pot as well. And when I run my spatula like this, you can see it leaves the trail for a little until it kind of fills the trail. This means it's become thicker, there's not much liquid left, and I can remove it from heat. It will also thicken once it's cooled, so it will become even more thicker. Now I want to remove it from heat, strain through a sieve so I get rid of all of the seeds, and leave it aside to cool. I have my room temperature cream cheese here. I'm gonna add the sugar to it, and then you want to soften it for a couple of minutes with a mixer until it's nice and creamy. So then when you've been mixing it for a couple of minutes, you will notice that it's become really soft, like you can see here. So now you want to add 1 egg at a time and continue mixing for a minute after each addition. Then you also want to add in the 2 egg yolks and also mix for about a minute. Then you want to add the smetana or the sour cream, and you want it to also be room temperature. And as you know already, once again, you want to mix it for 1 minute. Now we are going to be adding in the flour, and you want to sieve in the flour. And again, mix until combined. So now we have all the ingredients in here, and we want to add that blackberry puree. So I want to try to make it 2 shaded, so 2 shades of different colors. So I'm gonna add in first just 2 tablespoons and give it a mix. Add some of it into my cake tin and then add a little bit more to the rest of the filling. You can see that adding just 2 tablespoons already gives an amazing color. So now we want to fill about half into the cake tin. Now I'm adding in about another 2 tablespoonfuls of the blackberry puree. And then give it a mix again. So we have 2 beautiful different shades. I'm not sure whether it's actually gonna work with the cheesecake being 2 shades, because the filling is really runny. So we're gonna see now when I pour in the rest. I'm just gonna go and pour it like this, and then we are gonna have a surprise when we cut the cake. And then you just want to bake the cheesecake according to the recipe. I've chilled the cheesecake overnight, and I've removed the baking tin from it. Now it looks really beautiful like this, so you don't necessarily have to add all the toppings. You can just decorate with some fresh blackberries, but I want to make it really fancy. So I have some leftover jam from yesterday that I used for the filling, and I'm just gonna soften it a little bit. Now I'm gonna add it on top and just spread it a little bit. Then I've also prepared the meringue already. I will link the recipe for it for you right now, so you can click the link above to the meringue recipe. And once you've made the meringue, you want to decorate with the meringue. So again, I don't have any plan, so I'm just going to add the meringue on top. And then comes the most exciting part, where you get to toast the meringue. So go careful from a distance first, so that you don't burn it. And then the very last thing you want to do is to decorate with some fresh blackberries. what was your favorite part about this cheesecake? The beautiful colors of the cheesecake itself or the pillowy marshmallow topping? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoy these cheesecake recipes, then let me know if you want to see more of these in the comments. Just write cheesecake, or you can of course comment something else. But let me know if you love the cheesecakes, and I will be more than happy to come up with some new cheesecake recipes. If you enjoyed watching this video and if you like cheesecakes, don't forget that thumbs up for support and subscribe so you won't miss any new cheesecake recipes. And there will be many, I can promise you that, because I love cheesecakes. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye until next time.